Kevin is located 270 km southeast of Port Vila, Vanuatu, and has moved southeastward at 28 km per hour, 15 knots, over the past 6 hours. Kevin is picking up speed now as it clears the islands of Vanuatu, tracking southeastward along the western side of a massive deep-layer subtropical ridge centered south of Samoa. No significant change in the steering mechanism is expected, and the system will continue to track generally southeastward through the entirety of the forecast period. Some slowing of track speeds is expected late in the forecast as the gradient slackens a bit. The environment is ripe for additional intensification, though the system is now passing over waters which have been stirred up by Judy, and so available ocean heat content is somewhat low, but the good times will not last as Kevin has only another 12 hours or so before conditions begin to deteriorate. The system will first be impacted by a dramatic increase in wind shear, which begins punching in from the west in 18 hours. Shear is expected to increase up to 65 km per hour, 35 knots, or more in 24 hours, leading a rapid deterioration in the core structure and subsequent weakening. In 24 hours, the system will cross the 26°C isotherm and move into cooler waters, and at the same time begin to be smothered by mid-level dry air moving in from the west. This will accelerate the weakening process and mark the beginning of subtropical transition, STT. The system is expected to transition to a near-storm force subtropical low in 2 days. Deterministic and ensemble track guidance is in very tight agreement through the forecast period, with spread increasing modestly to just 167 km in 2 days. The JTWC forecast remains consistent with the previous forecasts and tracks just south of the multi-model consensus with high confidence. Intensity guidance is mixed, with the HWRF and GFS showing no respect for Kevin, and indicating rapid weakening from today. Meanwhile the COAMPSTC, GFS version, and to a lesser extent, the decay ships, GFS, show near-term intensification, peaking at 215 km per hour, 115 knots, at 12 hours, followed by rapid weakening through the remainder of the forecast. The JTWC forecast concurs with the near-term intensification and peaks at 215 km per hour, 115 knots, at 12 hours, then merges with the consensus mean in 36 hours on the downward trend with high confidence. Maximum significant wave height is 13.7 meters, 45 feet.